Good morning. It is currently 5:30. I've been up since 4 a.m. and it is Cedar Point day. We are super excited and we are just about finished packing. I thought we would take you all along with us this weekend. It's just the three of us this weekend, so it's going to be an amazing time. Now, we've got most of our clothes and stuff already packed. I just need to pack up all the food and stuff. So we need to get started if we want to leave by 6 a.m. All right, first off for me, we need to get food ready. So I don't like to eat breakfast this early in the morning. I typically eat around like 6:30ish or so because I get hungry very, very quickly. My string cheese just fell, but it fell right in the cooler, so it's okay. So anyway, I am packing my breakfast right now. So I've got some string cheese, I have some apple slices, I'm going to pack a bagel, and then Allison had just a snack bar just to get her kind of through this morning. But I'm also going to pack some Go-Gurts. She also wants a bagel, so I'll pack that in there too. As far as breakfast for this weekend goes, we're staying at Hotel Breakers, and Hotel Breakers does not offer breakfast, so we are packing our own. Here's her blueberry bagel for breakfast. So for breakfast for Saturday, the next morning, we are packing blueberry bagels, we have cream cheese, we have bananas, and then like tons of snacks. So I've got some Aldi brand protein bars. We have Cheez-Its. So I'm just gonna dump all of these in here. I bought like 3 boxes of these just the day before, and somehow we only have like 1 box left. I don't even know how it happened. Also, we are those kind of people that don't do our packing until like the morning of, and that probably causes you a lot of anxiety. I know it did me for a little bit. But, I mean, we have the packing list. I made the list a few days in advance. It's just, I don't pack anything until like the morning of. All right, we also have plenty of bottled water. We have ice we're gonna put on top. And something we learned was that we need to put things like bagels inside a zippered bag, because last time we filled the cooler with ice and we put the bagels in there just in its original packaging. And when we got to our destination, the bagels were soggy because they got in the ice and therefore water got into it. So we have them in a zippered bag now, so we will not have that problem. I've got my packing list right here. This is actually from Trello. I use Trello, which is an organizational app for basically everything. So one thing I found out this morning was that you can make a checklist and you can also print it out, which is so handy because I usually use my phone to check the packing list and stuff, but since I'm using my phone right now to record, I figured it was easier to print it off. So we've got basically everything. I got the food, we're going to pack up the cooler, I'm going to check to see if we have everything else packed, and then we're just about ready to leave. I am close to an hour from riding my first roller coaster, so I'm super excited. Now, I bought this, I think it's pronounced Bonine or Bonine, I don't know, but somebody on Instagram recommended this to me because when I ride roller coasters, like I'm good for the first couple, but after I ride more than 2 or 3, I start to feel sick, but I want to keep riding. And Dramamine tends to make you really drowsy, so somebody said that this right here, it says it's less drowsy than Dramamine, so I think it's It will still make me a little bit drowsy, maybe, but they said it works a whole lot better. My friend took it and said that she was great the entire day when she went to Kings Island. So I'm going to take one of these real quick and then hopefully I'll be good to go. So when you have a gold or platinum pass, you can get in at 9 a.m. instead of 10, and there are certain rides that open up early so that those with those passes can go and ride them before the whole park opens. One of those rides was Valraven, which is one of my favorite rides in the park, but unfortunately it's been down for the past couple weeks apparently because it needs a new part. So instead I walked over to Millennium Force, which, because Valraven was down, everybody wanted to go to Millennium Force. So I waited about, 20-25 minutes, which was still not bad considering most of the time it is like an hour and a half to 2 hour wait. Alright, so far I've been on Millennium Force, which is amazing. Force. What did you ride? She rode Iron Dragon.
Twice!
Was it twice?
Yeah!
But did you ride anything else? Oh, Scrambler.
Scrambler!
Did you do bumper cars?
Yeah!
Alright, well we are waiting for it to open up. We're gonna get on with Troika! Troika, which is kind of like shake, rattle, and roll at Kings Island.
Yeah!
I took my medication, so hopefully I will not be throwing up anytime soon. This may not surprise you, but lunchtime, Allison wanted pizza. Obviously, she got that. John and I went to this Farmhouse Kitchen, which is a new place that just opened up this year. They sell like barbecue style items. They have actual steak, they have chicken drumsticks, they have like sausages, and some amazing home cooked side items like sweet potato fries and smashed red potatoes and cowboy caviar, which, oh my gosh, it was so good. You get a biscuit with it each time as well. So I got the chicken drumsticks, which are huge and delicious, and then the cowboy caviar, which is like corn and black beans and a couple other like onions, I think, and then tortilla chips on the side with it. So good. During certain parts of the year, the Forbidden Frontier opens up, and it's only during like a couple of months during the summertime. And this place back here actually used to be part of the dinosaur exhibit. Like they had a bunch of like dinosaurs you could look at, but they since changed it to the Forbidden Frontier, and you have to walk like seriously almost a whole mile to get back into the middle of it. But once you get there, there is a huge outdoor playing area for kids and grown-ups alike. So there's a bunch of like ropes you can climb up and through, and it was amazing. When the ride lines are way too long, this is where we like to go to let Allison kind of burn off some energy, and then she makes me go up there with her as well to play a hide and seek.
You excited for this, Allie?
Yeah.
We're gonna go play?
Yeah.
Yes. So John's on the ride right now too, and there were like 2 people out with their cell phones.
2.
So the guy like gave him a countdown, like please put them away, and then he said 3,
3, 2, 1.
and he shut down the ride early.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
He walked over to the people and took their phones.
Took them away.
Cedar Point does not mess around. Like
Cedar Point is not messing around with the cell phones.
I mean, I don't blame them because I wouldn't want to get hit in the face with a phone. One of the best parts about Cedar Point is the access to Lake Erie and the huge beach that is there. Now, we didn't plan on going to the beach and we didn't bring any like bathing suits or anything, but Allison wanted to go out and wade in the water. So we went out for probably an hour or so, just kind of played in the sand. Now, we usually stay in the cabins nearby, but this time around we stayed at Hotel Breakers, which we do usually in September when I come back for BloggyCon. But Hotel Breakers, their rooms are amazing. This place is huge, and we just love staying here every time that we go. So we finally made it to the hotel. So we were playing at the beach until about 4 o'clock, and we can't check in until 4 anyway. So we walked into the hotel, John went up to the counter, and our room wasn't ready yet. So we sat down for a second. Allison got kind of wet on the beach, which is to be expected. So he went all the way to the front of the park to go get the car and drive it back because she needed to change her clothes. So we were sitting there, went into the gift shop, and then John got the text message that our room was ready, thankfully. So it is now a little after 5. We just got in. I will give you a tour of the place. So first of all, we are on the 4th floor, which gives us an amazing view of all these amazing rides. It's awesome. But the room itself, a lot of the rooms are pretty much the same. So we've got a desk right here, which was really handy. We've got 2 beds. We've already thrown all of our stuff everywhere. It's a really nice room though. We are coming back in September and we're getting a room pretty much just like this. Our room comes with a TV, refrigerator, microwave, no coffee maker, but there is a Starbucks downstairs. And then we have just a single bathroom with, there we go. Just single bathroom, standard, toilet, shower, all that good stuff. So yeah, Hotel Breakers, definitely the place to go. Okay, this is one of my favorite places to eat for dinner, or just in general here at Cedar Point. This Mac Shack used to be a hot dog place, but now it's kind of a make your own mac and cheese bowl. And if you can see right there, that lady has pasta inside that huge block of cheese, and she's like mixing the cheese sauce and the noodles inside that huge block of cheese. So you can choose your proteins. There's like chicken, ground beef, and there's also vegetarian proteins like mushrooms and broccoli. And then you can choose some cold toppings to go on it, like tomatoes, green onions, like Ritz crumbles, sour cream, things like that. I've got coleslaw on mine as well, but these bowls are absolutely huge. just did a backflip over there. I like the swings. That's cool. Look at the trampoline dude. It was getting a little late and John was in line to ride Gatekeeper, one of the coasters, so Allison and I went into the Sweet Spot, which has tons of amazing baked goods. They have cookies and like chocolate covered pretzel rods, like chocolate covered Oreos, and all this other amazing stuff. These Rice Krispie treats that are going to be up here, they are huge. I ended up getting a peanut butter chocolate chip cookie, and Allison loves cotton candy, so she just got a bucket of that. So after that, we just went back up to the hotel and took showers, relaxed, ate our treat, and then turned in for the evening. Good morning. So I just finished up a run, and as you can see, like, there's a beautiful sunrise going on right now. And honestly, I was supposed to do 3 miles today, okay? But I just only finished 1.5 miles because I walked like 9-10 miles yesterday. And we'll do probably less than that today, but still quite a few. And there's a lot of people around here, actually. And then, I just swallowed a bug, which was really gross. And I want some coffee. So I just cut my run early. It's okay. It was only 1.5 miles less than what I planned to do. It's okay. I want to get coffee now, because I usually take my medication with breakfast. And I've just recently been taking medication for ADHD, which I will talk about in a future video. But the medication I'm taking is a stimulant, and if I take it too soon after coffee, it makes me kind of crazy. And then once I take that medication, I really can't drink coffee for the rest of the day, which is why I've been switching to decaf. So I want to get that in now so I can shower, eat breakfast, and then take my medication, and then be done with the day. But I think I might stand here for a bit and look at this beautiful sunrise before I go get my coffee. Okay, Allison, day 2 of Cedar Point. What are we hitting up first?
Iron Dragon first.
Yes, you and I are gonna go for Iron Dragon. John.
Do it again. Try to get in the very back and the very front.
Okay, we'll try to do it more than once. John is heading for Millennium Force because I got to do it yesterday morning. Early ride starts at 9. It is a little after 8:15. We're getting ready to check out, load up the car, and go back in for a fun morning. Okay, so we did Iron Dragon 3 times in a row. We got on the first ride of the day, front row, which was amazing. Then we just got on it 2 more times in a row. And John's still off riding all the fun big rides. Every ride's fun, actually. And then we walked over toward the back of the park. We knew that her favorite ride, the mine ride, doesn't open until 11. So we walked over to Gemini, and Gemini doesn't open until 11 either. So we're gonna go over to Camp Snoopy, which has a lot of the kids' rides. So we might see what's over there, wait until 11, and then hit up some of her other favorite coasters. Oh, and so apparently, like, a celebrity walked past me yesterday and I had no idea. I was sitting by the Ferris wheel waiting for John and Allison to get on it, and there's like this group of people that were walking with a Cedar Point employee. They were walking toward the back of the ride where you can like you can go through the exit sometimes if you have like a special pass or something. But there were like 7 or 8 different people walking toward the back, getting on the Ferris wheel. I happened to check the Cedar Point Facebook group I'm a part of, and somebody said, hey, Walker Hayes is in the park today. And then John said when he was getting on the ride, he said it was taking longer than usual, and somebody told him it was because a country singer was in the park. So apparently he walked like right past me. I had no idea. I looked him up. If you know who Walker Hayes is, awesome. Apparently I met a celebrity. All right, we're gonna see how well my medication holds up. Are you ready for this? Yeah!
How was it?
It works.
Can you walk?
I can walk.
How do you feel?
Dizzy. I think I'm okay.
Awesome.
Oh my God. So I gotta tell you about Hugos. Hugos is an Italian restaurant that sells things like pizza, different pasta dishes, salads, and things. Now, what I love about this place is that Allison only likes plain pasta, so they actually go and make the pasta for her. They will set out the pan and just make regular buttered pasta with Parmesan cheese, and we love that place for doing it for us. And now we are making the very long trek back to our car. I think this must have taken us about 15 minutes to get from the front of the park close to the back of the park where we had our car still parked at the hotel. Oh, we made it! We're finally heading home. So Allison, how was the trip?
Awesome!
It was definitely amazing. We did not do everything that I wanted to do, but we are going back in September for BloggyCon, and I'm going to share more info on that later. We'll be showing off all our adventures then as well, but in the meantime, we're going to relax as we head home for 3 hours, so I'll see you all later.